Hello, today I welcome you to my world of watches, and in this video we are taking a look at a very unique watch with just as unique of a package. Let's take a look at this CIGA Design Z Series Titanium watch. Now today we are breaking free from all the Pagani designs, Casios, Orients, and we are diving into a very special watch in my eyes, and that is this CIGA Design Z Series. I have seen this watch online before and it always seemed so interesting to me that I was very happy when they contacted me to do a review. By the way, they are not paying me a single dime. I'm not getting any money from this. I just get to keep the watch, and so they didn't influence this video in any way, so it will be completely honest. Even though I really like this watch, it has few places it could improve on that we will talk about later. This brand CIGA Design was founded in 2016 and in these short 7 years has managed to acquire more than 40 patents and accomplished 17 international design awards, which to me is just astonishing, and it just shows how dedicated they are to providing quality timepieces. By the way, they are having a 30% Prime Day discount promotion on Amazon, so it is the best time to buy if you're interested in this timepiece. As always, all of the links will be in the description down below. I'm just so excited to show you this watch and everything about it, so let's just flip the cameras and see what it's all about. As I've said in the beginning, the packaging is just beautiful and so thought out. It is actually quite rare to see a budget brand put a lot of effort into packaging, and that is understandable as you're not going to wear the box on your wrist, but in this case it is just something else. First of all, the whole box is shaped like a book and has different sections. On the front there is the design of the watch printed in silver and also telling you which model is it. Then when you flip to the first page, you are greeted with a description about CIGA Design and what they do. They also mention all of the important awards they got from different events, including Red Dot Awards, IF Design Rewards, GPHG Award, and German Design Awards, all of which is just outstanding for such a young company. Then on the other side of the page, audible heartbeat of a machine is written, which also gives you a glimpse of the watch through this little hole. And then when you flip to the next page, it says everything about the watch, which is very useful, although in this case not very needed, as I am going to tell you everything about it. And on the left you can see the watch and two provided bands, both of which are very nice options. And then lastly, if you flip again, you are presented with the instructions on how to operate the watch, and then the last page is a word from the designer himself. It is incredible to me that they managed to put so much information into such an interesting yet very minimalistic and aesthetic design. Even though you haven't held the watch just yet, you are already presented with such a warm welcome from the packaging. Now that we have the packaging out of the way, let's talk about sizes, as it is very important when choosing a watch. First of all, it is 40.8 millimeters in diameter, not including the crown, 48 millimeters lug to lug, 12 millimeters thick, it has 22 millimeter lug width, and also weighs 53 grams without the band on. This is how it looks on my roughly 7-inch wrist. I'll have to tell you that even though it has no curvature on the case, I mean the case has some curvature, but the case back is completely flat, and so it lays just flat on your wrist. It is very comfortable. Of course, to the comfortability aspect adds the fact that this watch is titanium, but overall the wearing experience is super good. Like, if I just saw the watch in the shop or somewhere else, I wouldn't really think that it would be this comfortable to wear because of the design, but it actually is, which was really surprising to me. Speaking about the size, it is obviously very big, but the watch is not meant to be under a cuff of your shirt. It is a timepiece that you want to show off, and I can guarantee you that somebody will ask you about it. So if you don't like watches that are really out there, this watch might not be for you. As you saw when we discussed the packaging, there are also two options for the bands. They also differ with the design you go for. There are actually quite a few variations of this model, so you can get a mesh band too. First of all, the silicone band is really high quality. It is super soft. I'm not even sure how they get this effect, where it is so smooth, it just conforms to the wrist so nicely, and there are patterns on both sides, and also one part of the band has CIGA Design name on it. The clasp is also titanium and has the brand name on it. Again, very minimalistic and actually suits this design pretty well. I also like the fact that the band keepers have these little pins in the middle, so when you put your watch on, you can actually secure the band keepers into the holes that are left, which prevents them from sliding around and makes the wearing more secure. The leather band, on the other hand, is a little bit stiffer, but I think I just need to break it in. Very simple, genuine leather with black stitching, and again the same titanium clasp. This would really go with something more casual, as the orange band is when you want for people to see the watch, and this one is a more low-key one. Oh, and also both of them have quick release spring bars, which makes it very easy to switch the bands around. Now we come to the case back, which again is very simple. You got a few writings indicating the water resistance and stating that this is indeed a titanium case. The glass on the back is just a simple mineral crystal, which reveals a Seagull ST2553JK movement, which has a 40-hour power reserve, beats at 21,600 beats per hour, also has 25 joules, and a stated accuracy between -15 and +30 seconds a day. Even though you could say they could have put a better non-Chinese movement, maybe something from the Seiko line, you got to remember that this is a Chinese brand, and I think they put this movement not because they're trying to cut costs, but because it actually looks good and has Chinese roots. And plus, with all of that, Seagull Watch Group is actually the biggest manufacturer of mechanical watch movements in the whole world, so I think it is safe to say that CIGA Design knew what they were doing when choosing a movement for this watch. I think this watch has 2 stars of the show, which are the whole dial and the case itself, which is what I want to talk about now. The case shape is very intriguing, and it would be even hard for me to say what shape it actually is. First of all, we have a CIGA Design name on the side of the case, then there is this gap and also screws in between. It is so weird to talk about this watch, yet it is so intriguing. Then on the next side we have these 2 parts that are lifted, which is kind of weird because they are shaped like pushers, yet they do not push inside and have no purpose whatsoever, but they do look cool, I can say that. And also the crown has a very interesting design as well, and has a C engraved on it, which obviously indicates the CIGA Design name. Also, what I found kind of interesting is that on one side there are screws on each side, but on the other side there are none, which shows that they are just decorations. Kind of weird. And as I've said, the whole case is made out of titanium, so it is extremely light. As they state in the box, titanium alloy is 40% stronger and 30% lighter than stainless steel, which makes it much more wearable and of course adds to the longevity of the watch. But you can also get this watch in stainless steel as well as PVD coated stainless steel, which makes it more cheaper and maybe you like the metal a little bit more. Also, as I say this, a thought came to mind: what about polishing the watch? If after a while this watch gets scuffed up, would the polishing process would be as easy as stainless steel? At this moment I cannot really answer you this, but if you know, tell me in the comments down below. So yeah, the shape and the whole design of the case is extremely interesting, but I like it. It's something else. The crystal covering the dial, differently from the one on the case back, is actually sapphire crystal. I've tested it with my diamond selector tool and got a positive reading, so indeed it is actually sapphire, which in my eyes is always a plus, as the glass won't scratch up over time. And now we come to probably the main star of the show, which is the dial. I don't even know where to start. First of all, obviously it is skeletonized dial, which is why we can see so clearly the actual Seagull movement ticking in the back. It is so mesmerizing to see the balance wheel turning and different parts moving when you actually wind the watch. And even though this watch tells the time, most of the time I catch myself just gazing at all of these individual parts, which actually happens probably too often and takes too much time. No pun intended, but it is just so nice. And the gold color parts really stand out in the sun. Very nice effect. Another thing that I like is this gray plate on top, which has a matte finish and goes really well with the whole design. Also, the choice of hands is very correct in my eyes. The design is very good, but I especially like the red accents. They give the whole watch some burst of color, and also the red matches the little insert on the right, which is in the gap of the case. Then we have an insert around the dial which indicates the hours and minutes. Again, a nice little touch that makes the reading of hours at least a little bit easier. Again, operation is very easy. You just pull the crown out and set the time. The second hand hacks, so it is easy to get the correct time. No screw down crown, as this watch only has 3 meters of water resistance, so you won't be taking this watch to the water. And also there will be no loom shot, as this watch doesn't have parts that are loomed. Now, speaking about the negatives of this watch, there are only few, but that are still worth mentioning. First of all, it is kind of hard to pull the crown out, as it is flush to the case and doesn't really have a good grip for me to pull it out easy. And even with the small groove on the backside for easier access, it is still pretty hard to pull out, so if you want to change the time quickly, there might be some problems. Another thing that I found is that the movement itself is quite loud. It might be the design and the whole skeletonized thing might add to this, but when the rotor moves, you can kind of feel it on wrist and you can somewhat hear it, which makes the watch feel a little bit cheap. And the last thing would be that the finishes in some places are inconsistent. In the lighting, you can see where the titanium finish has some holes, and also the polishing on the sides is a little bit rough around the edges and could be improved. Overall, the whole design for me just gives this steampunk kind of a mechanical vibe, and even in the box itself, CIGA Design writes born for original design and live to pursue the art of machine aesthetic, which in my opinion it perfectly does. The design is truly amazing, and obviously I cannot say that it isn't familiar, as with the whole shape of the case, it kind of reminds me of a richer mill, but I think it has a lot of aspects that prevents me from calling it a homage to an RM. It has its own thing going on, which I very much enjoy. So there you go, here's my full review on this CIGA Design Z Series Titanium watch. In my opinion, it's definitely not for everyone. You really have to have a certain personality or a very distinct style to pull this off casually. It's a very different design, and as I've said, there are different variations of this model, so if you don't like this titanium version, there is a black version which is more low-key, which might suit you better. Even I, with all my jewelry that I wear and the style which you don't really see as I dress differently for these videos, I find it hard to match this watch to my wardrobe, so you have to keep that in mind. Apart from that, I think that the price for what you get is very correct, and the watch is just beautiful. I constantly find myself just sitting and gazing at it, and I'm just gazing at all of these little parts and details moving. It's just so cool. In general, you definitely get my recommendation. As always, all of the links will be in the description down below if you're interested. And if you like this video, please leave a like and also consider subscribing and hitting that little bell so you'll get notified when I upload a new video. And now, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.